To the show? Right, welcome to the campsite that we have just spent lots of money to stay in the rain for a week. But that's not the campsite. Yeah, it's not the campsite fault, to be fair. It's just the English weather. So this is where we stayed. So this is as you come in. So you have the entrance here. It's a nice big entrance.
And this is the road.
And this is the road in, as you can see. So when you first come in here, you've got
those bricks.
Okay, so once you go over the bricks, so we have the store here, and for a campsite store it's actually got quite a lot of stuff in it, and it's quite reasonably priced, which is quite unusual. And as you come in to the reception here and you go over to the pond, you have some whopping great carp coming up to say hello. Hello.
Look at this one.
And then
It's moving in his belly.
oh right, yes. And that one there looks a little bit crooked.
Yeah, because it probably ate with one of its friends.
So Frankie think it might have ate one of his friends, but it probably hasn't.
It has.
So these are the little carp ponds to the
Can you
place.
eat carp?
It's quite bony, but they eat it, I think, in Poland for Christmas Day dinner. So there's lots of lovely flowers and things around. This is the reception. And then tonight they have fish and chips. So last night was pizza, and tonight they have fish and chips. So they have, yeah, it's the same one. So they have skin on fries for £4. It's the same one.
Yeah, no, it's not the same one.
It is.
It isn't.
Oh, and that's the pizza one that's on Wednesdays as well.
And
Okay.
today is...
It's fish and chip day.
There was a real day.
It is Thursday.
Yeah.
But unfortunately we're going to have to go home. We're going home a day early, so we're going home tomorrow, because the weather is going to be absolutely horrendous on Saturday morning for when we have to clear the camp away. So it's really horrible trying to pack away a wet soggy awning. So we're hoping it's going to dry out tomorrow. We're going to pack up and leave tomorrow evening. Unfortunately the weather's not been kind for us, has it, Frankie? Have you had a nice day today though?
Yeah.
Well, what have you done today?
We went clubbing. We were clubbing. But instead, we've had about like 40, 50 sea bass. Tiny babies that size.
And what did you do with them?
Threw them back in.
Yeah? Okay, so now you have there's a few pathways where they have lots of, move out the way, lots of static caravans. Careful, stop. There, and they've got a few of those. And then down here, seems to be quite, get out of the way, seems to be quite a busy time of day for some reason. Picked a good time to start filming. All the cars seem to be coming out and about. So as I said, that's more statics.
Is that good for?
And then we come down to, we've got like a little area here.
I hold it.
If you come around here, they do have a little games room. Unfortunately everything's got to spend money. It's a new one of them that's been installed. Pool table, a little grabber machine. Again, they're all fixed, so you can never win them there. Just a couple of little arcade games, air hockey, and another grabber, prize every time.
Yeah,
But it takes about 10 hours to actually get a prize. Oh, they've got new prizes in there today. They got some little slinkies.
Yeah,
and things like that.
It's not really one.
No, because it's a prize every time. That's why.
No.
Yes.
No, because sometimes.
Prize every time.
But why did he not? This did not get any.
So just starting up the film again because it got cut off. This is the shower block and toilet block. So ladies, men's and disabled. One of the reasons why we booked this campsite was because it had a bath. And this one will only have a bath. Unfortunately, the bath, although the tap works, the cold tap works, the hot tap doesn't. So you can't actually have a bath. So I'm going to have to take a star off for that because that was quite an important thing for us. Not an important thing for a lot of people, but quite important to us. Here is, yeah, so this is the laundry area here. Okay, then you go around here and it's a little area where you wash up, so do your dishwashing and things like that. That is where you put things from the caravan for them, their disposable toilets. So it's like a big toilet that everyone's waste goes into.
Oh, do you have to poo there?
No, you don't sit on it and poo, no. You put the stuff in there, and then this is like the bin area around here. So this is the facilities. There is a park down the other end, but I can't bother to walk around there. So let me go to Frankie and tell him to give you his 5-star review and what he thinks of the accommodation and the holiday, the campsite that we've saved.
Probably at 8.
Out of 5.
Oh, no.
It's a 5-star review.
Oh, okay. Probably 3 star.
Okay, and why would you give it 3-star?
The hot tub that work in the bar.
Yeah.
And
Stay still, you're making everyone dizzy.
and it wasn't that good weather.
But you can't blame the campsite for the weather.
Okay. And probably
There's been quite a lot of drilling as well, hasn't there, in the mornings? Yeah.
and the wind.
They can't help the wind either, I'm afraid. As someone that's brought kids, the facilities are there for the children. So you do have a little games room, but you can't keep giving them money for the arcades because it's very expensive. And then they've got a playground down the other end that's got a climbing frame, swings and things like that. But because we've not had the rain, because we've not had the weather, the kids have only been down to the park I think once. And they've been up to the little games room a couple of times. So it's really lacking is some entertainment, a little entertainment place for the kids at night to go and meet other kids, and I don't like a little mini disco and parents or grandparents to have a beer or two because of the stress of it all. As you can see, if I turn it around, people are gone because you think it's the middle of the summer holidays and it's fairly empty. And that's, again, people have left because the weather's been so horrendously bad, unfortunately. So if I was to give it my review, I would have to knock a star off for the whole thing about the bath. I know it's not an issue for most people. It wouldn't be an issue if I was just here with my husband and me. But when you've got small kids, they don't go into the shower. It is really, really difficult. So I'd knock a star off for that. Obviously the weather can't be helped. The facilities are very clean. It's a nice quiet place. Unfortunately, a couple of the mornings there has been drilling quite early on from people having decking and stuff done, which you could think could be done out of season, but that's only kind of a small gripe. So I would probably give this campsite a 3 out of 5.
That's me.
Bye.
No, don't.
Bye.
Bye-bye.